What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Welcome to the show. Today we have the Rebels Motorcycle Club in the news. Boy, has this one hit. I guess a guy got busted that was a full patch member with some big money. I always tell everybody, man, they're a lot different over in Australia than they are here in the United States. They get into some big money out in Australia, like this one that we're about to read, man. $1 million worth they got busted with. Coming up right after this.
Rev the engine, hear the roar. Bite the truth down to the core. Hollywood's voice cuts through the haze. 30 years in the outlaw maze. Insane throttle, no lies, no frills. Riding hard through the biker thrills. From the clubs to the open road. Real talk, man, the story's told.
As always, if you are mentioned in a story of ours, you can get a hold of us at info@insanethrottlebikernews.com or over on Instagram at official Insane Throttle. Get your side of the story out, I say, man. Get your side out. Anyway, here we go. abc.net.au. That is actually what they're called, I guess. But it looks like it's an ABC affiliate over there. Police dismantle alleged drug syndicate. Yes, alleged is the big word right there. They seize $1 million worth of meth in Mildura. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff over there. It gives a little breakdown of everything like that. It goes on to say Victoria Police, where is their like Raptor Squad or whatever the hell they call it over there, have dismantled an alleged drug trafficking syndicate in regional Victoria and seized more than $1 million. 4 people were arrested, including the patch member of the Rebels Outlaw Motorcycle Gang. And before all you new people get on me for saying that, I have to read the article as is. Get it? Anyway, following a series of raids in Mildura in northeast Victoria, officers intercepted a car in Red Cliff south of Mildura just before midday on Tuesday. So that would have been 4/22 of 2020. No, actually 4/21 of 2025. Police said the search revealed about 2 kilograms. You know what? I'm upset with the schools in this country. They should have taught us the metric stuff. You ever hear that? Kilograms this, kilometers. It's like, oh man, you're making me freaking do math conversion, and I don't like that. Methamphetamine valued at about $1 million. The driver, I guess, is a man from Wyndham Vale, was arrested and charged with trafficking. Police then raided 2 other properties where 3 other arrests were made, including that of a 35-year-old patch member of the Rebels. Yes, this is the one the newspaper calls all the time gangsters. What is that? I don't want to say that, but that's what they do right there. They call them gangsters and all that kind of stuff, which, you know what, it is maybe hard to believe not to be on that man with $1 million. Holy cow. He was charged with trafficking in a large quantity of a commercial drug and remanded to appear in court at a later date. I guess there was a 37-year-old woman also charged with drug trafficking, and a 38-year-old woman was released pending full inquiries. Further, anyway, Detective Inspector David Rowe said the arrest showed there was no safe haven for drug syndicates. Illicit drugs have been devastating the pack on regional communities, which is why we're committed to dismantling any syndicates and cutting their supply before it hits the street. That out of Australia. Not playing around, man. Not playing around. Sad state of affairs here. Sad state of affairs. Shelley Lieb, co-owner of Poopys bar in the biker bar. If you haven't visited Poopys, it's right there on the Iowa-Illinois border. It's a real big deal. Personally, the food stinks. Killed in murder suicide. Sad, sad, sad. Uh, Poopy's, the biggest biker bar in Illinois, announced the passing of co-owner Shelley Lieb on Wednesday. Police in Clinton, Iowa, identified Lieb as the victim in a murder-suicide. Authorities said Brian Witherspoon, 57, shot Lieb, 52, and then himself. Why didn't you just shoot yourself, man? Why you got to take somebody else with you? Not cool, man. The pair was found during a welfare check at the home. The family said Lieb's body was found in the home along with her ex-fiance. Whether she was lighting up a room with her smile or lending a hand when someone needed it most, Shelley lived with a heart wide open. Shelley had a way of making everyone feel like family. Her warmth, her laugh, and her unwavering love for her people left a lasting impression and every heart she touched. Sad state of affairs, man. I don't understand that. I really don't. When somebody has to do something like that, if you're gonna do it to yourself, do it to yourself. Why are you gonna freaking pull somebody else with you? You know, this country is sick, man. It is absolutely sick. We'll be right back. Give my final thoughts on all this good stuff right after this break. Don't forget to get the book, Power and Betrayal, available on Amazon right now. See you in a second.
Rev up for some raw, unfiltered world of motorcycle clubs in Power and Betrayal by James Hollywood Machikari. This gripping true life memoir exposes the brotherhood, betrayal, and brutal risk of biker life with death, prison, and shattered dreams. Follow Machikari's journey as the loyalty turns toxic in a world of roaring engines and outlaw codes. Perfect for the biker culture and true crime fans. This is a real story. Grab your copy today.
Get the book, man, as Black Dragon would say. Available on Amazon and all other bookstores, or you to get a signed copy at InsaneThrottleBikerNews.com. My thoughts on the story, man. Everybody knows that I'm really against all the hard stuff being put into communities, and that's worldwide. Nobody should have to worry about that kind of stuff coming into their communities, and it really does stink when club members or independent bikers or anybody affiliated with biker lifestyle get busted and caught in that kind of stuff, because bikers are known to take care of their communities. And you can't be hypocrites. Let's just say it out loud. You can't be a hypocrite. Either you're for your community or you're against your community. If you're pushing that kind of stuff, you're against the community, because it don't only affect the user. Okay, let's take them out of the picture. It affects their family. If they have kids, it affects them. It puts them in a position where nobody should be put in because of somebody else using something like that. But I never understood why bikers want to get into that kind of stuff, pushing, like the meth. Come on, really? And they busted this, and I'm not saying the whole club, by the way. I'm saying this guy allegedly was pushing $1 million worth of merchandise, and they busted him over there. One thing over here in the United States you got to look at, and I've been trying to say it for a long time now, for 3 months, Operation Safe America, they are not playing around anymore. Trump's in town, new bosses in town, new AG in town. They will hit you and hit you hard. Just saying, man. So think about that. Join the members only club here, Black Dragon and me, on Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You get the members only chat alone after we go through the first half hour. Let's get her done. Get over there and subscribe now. Join the insanity by becoming a member of the Insane Throttle Club. Get hundreds of members-only videos and hundreds of hours of members-only content. We have 3 affordable levels: Hang Around, Prospect, and Full Patch. Each level help forth each channel and all of our biker content. Get content of interviews with the who's who in the motorcycle and biker lifestyle scene. Subscribe on the Insane Throttle YouTube channel now and get access to the members only today and become part of the Insane.
Welcome to 1990 Chicago, where trust is a trap and betrayal runs deep. The Betrayal Chronicles real-life book series by James Hollywood Machikari drags you into the middle of the biker underworld like never before. In Power and Betrayal, a kingpin rises and falls in a storm of drugs and deceit. Then Brotherhood and Betrayal throws you into a fight for loyalty where every choice bleeds. Get the Betrayal Chronicles series now with grit, guilt, and redemption on every page. Available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. Also available is autographed copies by James Hollywood Machikari on www.insanethrottlebikernews.com.